Well, good afternoon. It's gone 12. We're only here again for a few hours. Wife's up there with Fudgy. This is another paddock who belongs to the guy that owns the other paddock that we've been going on with the toys and everything. This is another one. It's a few more miles away from the house. Not far. But this land was actually owned by the Guy Fawkes family. Not just this field. Virtually all these fields along this hill. Yeah, and it's on the deeds. That's not hearsay. It says the names are actually there on the deeds. So it's been found for many, many years. There's an ancient track runs through it. It's very steep, as you can see. I'm aiming camera straight forward now. So it's straight up. Today, I'm giving this baby a bit of a go. I've had it for a bit, used it a few times, and found a few nice bits with it. So there's no settings, you turn it on and you go. So let's see what we can find with the old Nokta first swing. Let's go. I'm not sure you'll be able to hear it, but you might be able to see it. I'm getting an iron tone, but I'm also getting a good one, so I'm going to dig that. Let's have a look. Well, there it is, guys. Now, obviously, it's just a ring, rubbish, but it's a ring. I think that's why we're getting the good tone, and then obviously I was getting that ferrous tone. Well, let's crack on. Right, well, this is a better tone. Showing coin, is this? Gonna have a dig. Right, it's there. So again, ring. Again, rubbish. But it got it, didn't it? Let's crack on. Hey guys. Showing a coin here. So we're going to dig that. That's a pinpoint that does this as well. There we go. Let's have a dig. Well, still showing a coin. So, let's do a live one. Anyone that knows me knows I don't do this often. For obvious reasons. There it is. Whatever that is. So again, round. No idea what it is. Yeah. What do we think that could be? Yeah, what a good signal. You saw a signal. Nice signal. I tell you what, I'm happy with that. I don't know what it is, but let's crack on. So far, everything's been round. Have you noticed? So it's picking up well. Let's get on. I tell you what, this ain't going to be easy to get out. Quite it is. Good signal though. Let's have a dig. Well, that signal, well that. Tiny little air rifle pellet come out of that hole. That ain't bad, is it? That ain't bad. Not a coin, no worth out, but it shows you that if it's there, it'll find it. Let's crack on. Got another good one? Yeah, it's flashing. Yeah. We'll have a look, but I think it might be rubbish. And as you can see, it is rubbish. But I think it's lead, which is why it was giving a good signal. And then these were giving, did you see when it was flicking between them both? So I think these were one's giving the bad signal and the lead was giving the good signal. But yeah, big lump of lead, that'll go in lead bucket. As you can see, it's nice and bendy. Let's crack on. Again, got a good signal. Showing coin. Or as we've learned, round. But that's showing a good signal, that. So we're going to have a dig. As you can see, we've got a big rock, but just under here, just there, underneath it, well, that. And that's what the signal was. No age to it, I don't think. But a padlock. I don't know. There you go. Padlock under that. So again, probably 4 inch down. I know it's a big lump of metal, but you know, it's a £99 detector, is that? So I'm quite impressed so far. Let's crack on. Well, the first time that I don't film the actual signal, which were coming up a coin, but very, very, very faint and showing deep. So, and then there were an iron grunt somewhere here. So I thought it'd be rubbish, and it might still be, but as you can see down there, what looks like a coin. It probably isn't. No, it's a button. But it's a big old button, that. Look at that. I mean, it is a button. It's shanked there, look on back. But that would have quite a very soft signal with that. Probably 4 inch down. But yeah, big old button. Look at that. Hey, I'll tell you what, if that had been a coin, we'd have had that, wouldn't we? So let's crack on. Well, I've got another one here. It's flicking between two good signals, which is, I think, like jewellery and coins. That's a good signal, that. Let's have a dig. Well, as you can see, that's what it is. No idea. Let's crack on. We've got another signal here. It's a coin. Oh, I hope this wind's not affecting it too much. So guys, I'm going to dig that. I'll turn this off though for now. There it is. Just rubbish again. But by colour of that, I'd say probably brass, which is why we're getting such a good signal. Let's crack on. You probably won't be able to hear this, it's really quiet. There, can you see it coming up? It's flicking between good signals. So, let's have a dig, see what it is. I don't know. It looks a bit like a valve out of an engine, to be honest. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But it was quite deep with that, about 5 or 6 inch down. So I think it did quite well getting that. But I don't know what it is, so let's crack on. As you can see, when you do come across iron with it, you get the first panel up under the red light, and obviously the iron grunt. And it's very good at doing the iron. I mean, I've dug virtually none. That horseshoe, it fooled it because it was so big, but my AccuPOINT found it straight away that it was metal, but I still dug it out, and I'm glad I did. But there, that's what you get. And there's been lots of that. So you ain't going to dig a lot of rubbish if you've got one of these. I'll tell you what, as you can see, it's raining. It don't bother at first swing. It's completely and utterly waterproof. You can drop it in a stream or in sea, as long as it ain't deep, you know. I mean, it don't go like really deep, but this is no problem for it. Mud's no problem for it. So yeah, don't worry about if it starts raining or out. Yeah, good. Waterproof, 99 quid. Well, might be one of my last signals, this. Let's have a dig, That's the one, in a bit. Right, guys, we had a coin signal here. It was last pane, you know, there's 3 crap jewellery coins. This was coming up as a coin, and it ain't. It's something else. No idea. Something to go on a belt, something to do with horses, maybe. I don't know. No idea. If anyone knows, I'm imagining maybe a leather belt would go through that, something to do with an horse. That was a good signal though. Sorted. Let's crack on. So guys, do I think you could go metal detecting with a Nokta first swing? Yeah, it depends on your land, doesn't it? Our lass is using Equinox and she's had not many signals today. I think she's had a coin. I think she shouted that she'd had a coin. But other than that, there's not a lot in this land. We will be coming back and I'll be on Legend then, so we'll find out, won't we? But it has got some stuff. It has found me something. I'm sorry for that. It's a bloody plane going overhead. It's waterproof. I'm 6 foot and I can swing this all right. It's at its maximum, so if you're taller than 6 foot, you might struggle. You can give it to kids at seaside if they drop it in edge at sea, no problem. And it will find things, and it discriminates well. I've dug virtually no iron. That horseshoe's biggest thing I've dug. And as soon as I dug all, AccuPOINT told me what it was. But can you metal detect with one? Of course you can. They're 99 quid. At the end of the day, you shove it in your boot. I went to the seaside the other week. And there'd been a storm and there'd been about 2 foot of pebbles taken off. I put a short on if you look for it. If I'd have had this in boot, I'd have been on beach, but I'd left it at home. So that's it. I'll show you what we found when we get back to the car. Nokta first swing. I like it. It's light, it's good. Get one for kids. Right guys, rain's coming down, so I've called it a day. As you can see, this side is the rubbish. That's really the only rust I dug. Everything else is aluminium and, you know. Lovely big horseshoe, although the wife has gone one better and got a bigger one. And hers is humongous. I mean, this is big, but hers is huge. There was that thing that I found. No idea what it is. Little padlock. That big button. Here's a big one as well. But whatever that is, no idea what that is. There was that tiny little, I only kept that just to show you how small that was, you know, that it found it. And then this, I have no idea what that is. It looks like a valve, but I don't think it is. I don't know. I'll do a bit of research when I get home. I've no idea. Anyway, that's it, guys. Nokta first swing. Just short of 3 hours. Probably 2 hours, 40 minutes, something like that. Yeah. Sorted. See you next time. Bye.